it brings. No one else can do what we do. DCG Entertainment is designed for you. For the members, this gather is true. By the members, they share it with you. There are others that try to compete. DCG is the king of the street. All the others are amazing in pop. We're second to no one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Friday night. It's going to be an amazing show. Now, for many of you, you of course have no clue, no idea as to what songs I picked. So what I did, the reason it's called Cool Picks is because it's named after me. And I went in, and what I wanted to do was something different. I didn't want members sending in their regular song submissions and what have you. Oh, by the way, I got a new camera app. I hope it works out well. Haven't had time to play with it and adjust it, but it's much better than that crap I was using before. Anyways, weaving back into my monologue. I said I want to go through everybody's recordings, their entire pages, or most of them. I mean, a lot of you are just ridiculous with the amount of songs you record. I think you got to calm down a little bit. I'm only kidding. But I went through, and I wanted to hear and listen for myself what I liked. And it was tough because there were so many good songs that you guys did, and I could only choose one. And what I picked your songs from, nobody knows what they are. They're not even on the channel. They will be up there with the links after the show. But what I wanted to do was I chose your songs, your recordings, based on several things. One of them that I based it on was emotion, not so much your vocal, but the vocal ability, the depth, the story behind the song, and its uniqueness to you. And so I really wanted to hear the different aspects of everybody's diversity when it comes to their singing. And so there may be a song or two that you may have already heard a member sing. The other tough part was, believe it or not, was many of the songs I was looking at, a lot of them have been featured on the show. Because I see the banner, I see, it's for Friday night, DCG, so that was tough. I wanted to choose something that hasn't been featured. But again, I wanted to pick something so that this way here, you guys would be surprised. And I wanted my listening ears to hear something different from you guys, something that I thought captured your vocals, captured your essence and the emotion of the song, whether it's fast, slow, whatever it is. That's what I did. So I think you're all going to be happy with what I chose. If not, too bad. No refunds. All right, everybody? But yeah, good Friday show. We got 27 featured members tonight. And of course, a ton in the chats right now. It's flying like it usually does, like a banner. And then, of course, we have our Zoomies. They are patiently in Zoom. Looks like they're kind of in a classroom. I think Judy's putting them in timeout. But it's going to be a fun night. So I hope everybody enjoys what I picked. And if it's your first time hearing them, put it in the chats. I'd be curious as to hear if it's your first time hearing that member sing a song. Some may be newer recordings that you did, and some may be older recordings that you did. Either way, I liked it for a particular reason, and that's what I did. So, and I put this filter in front of me because what I found is it really helps to filter out any other noise coming in through the back. I got my window open and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. Okay, welcome everybody there in chat. I hope I am coming through loud and clear, if you can all hear me. Yeah, last night we had our DCG game trivia, and it was kind of a test run. I was going to record both of the rounds. We had round 1 and round 2. But I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because what I learned from it was a lot of different things. And thanks to the members that joined, we were able to, at the end of the game, to figure out the best way to approach it, how to utilize the game, its features, and the best way for everybody to put their answers in. So I thank all of you for that, because I learned quite a bit, and we all figured it out together, and it was just a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing it. I think, who was the winner last night, Judy? I forget. Can you put that in the chat? I think it was Boston who won the actual trivia. Was it Johnny Boston that won trivia last night? I forget. I think it was Boston. Yeah, it's a little wide, Levi. I got to adjust the aspect ratio on it. It is quite wide. But that's all right. For another time, another day. I wonder if I could do that now. I don't know. Because if it's too wide, say, if I go like that. Yeah, you know what, Levi? I'm not going to mess with it. Because if I do, something's going to get messed up. All right. So it was Boston. Yeah, okay. Thought so. We had a bonus round in the last one, and you could double your score, and for each one it was like 150 points. Yeah, 800 points. She just said. So it was eight. He won 800 points. Well, that's what his total was. And the last round, in the middle of each round, you had bonus rounds. You could double up or whatever. But if you got it wrong, you would lose your points, deduct them, right? So Boston, the last round, he doubled up because they were 150 points per question that you got right. And lo and behold, Johnny snuck through and won the game. So it was pretty fun. We're going to do it again. He doubled up. Yeah, he did double up. But we're going to do it again. We have a lot more games we're creating, and then we're going to have a DCG gaming playlist on the channel, so anybody can go on there, play the games uninterrupted, and just have fun. All right, let's get this show started here. Again, 27 members, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, if you'd like, we appreciate it. You can, for like, I think $2 or whatever, you can buy a sticker or something like that, and that goes directly to the show. Or you can scan that beautiful barcode underneath my amazing-looking DCG monkey. And that all goes right towards the show. Again, you can buy the stickers. I think it's $2, I think, or something like that. Or if you wanted to spend $2,000, that works too, you know. But either way, they're super stickers, and you can get those only in chats, okay? I'm trying to read as I go along here. You guys give me a lot of stuff to do. But I got to tell you, I had a lot of fun going through everybody's pages. It was tough. It really was tough. All right, so let's get the show on thy road here. I literally, right, asked Judy Eagles, we're setting everything up, in 5 minutes before showtime, yours truly still was recording videos and getting all the graphics done. See how devoted I am to you guys? It's disgusting. All right, this first member. Now, again, they're not in chats, okay? But I will copy and paste into the chats for everybody, okay? And then this way here, you guys can see them as we go. And then we all will be up on the description page thereafter. I move this big jalopy thing. It's a nice filter, but, man, it's in your face. All right, our first performer, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady, okay, I chose this song by Tweenie Pauline, a.k.a. Pauline, About the Boy by Anna, Washington. Now, when you hear it, you're going to understand why, but I'll explain a little bit after. But first, on Cool Picks Challenge tonight. And again, thank you all for letting me do that. That was cool. I appreciate it. Here is Pauline, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm mad about the boy, and I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On the silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl who's in the flurry of her first affair. Will it ever coy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Thank you for listening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, mad about the boy. That's Pauline. Hold on. I get an itch. Do you guys ever have that? Oh, I got new headphones, and they light up. Did you guys see these? I got them for $5. $5. $5. And they have lights on them. Pauline, I loved that song. Oh, and by the way, the songs are faded to 2 minutes and 50 seconds for tonight because I want to give a little explanation as to why I chose everybody's song. But you can listen to the entirety of their recordings by simply clicking on the link that will be in the description page. It gives me a little more time to breathe, too. But I liked that song, Pauline, that you did. I listened, as I did every member. It took me hours to screen through several songs for each of you. But I like that song because it really captures the essence of your voice. I've never heard that song, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I thought it really brought out a lot of emotion and clarity to when you were singing. So nicely done on that song. And I hope, again, that the songs that I chose, maybe none of you other members have heard that member perform that song before. So if I did that, then double bonus for me. All right, so that's Pauline. Nice job, Pauline. Yeah, that it was tough. I'm telling you, there were a lot of great songs you guys did. So it was very, very, very hard to do. But I pulled it off, as I always do. I mean, come on. You guys have doubt? No, don't ever have doubt. And I'm going to try something a little bit later if we have time to share something on the Zoom, if we have time. All right. let's see. No, it was weird. It was challenging, right? Because I wanted to find something that really brought out what I thought to be the highlights of your performances, right? So that was the tough part because all of your songs were good, but there were some that I thought that really stood out to me, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. All right, up next. Now, this artist is a new member, okay, even newer than the new member. This is a brand new shiny penny. We're not making them anymore, so hold on to them, ladies and gentlemen, because they're going to be a rarity. This member here, his SingSnap tag is cell phone, all right, but he uses the name Jeff. And I chose this because I really liked his tone. I listened to his other recordings, but I liked your tone in this, Jeff. I don't know if you're in here, but I liked your tone, and I liked the deliverance of this song. You don't bring me flowers. You bring me thorns, says Jeff. But here he is, first time featured here tonight on DCG Entertainment. I almost said DCG Radio Cat. Here is Jeff.
You hardly talk to me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day. When it's good for you, babe, you're feeling alright.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the wrong recording as I'm listening to it. Jeff, you hang tight because I am going to get your song up here. For some reason, I'm pretty sure that he had two of these songs here. So what I'm going to do, Jeff, if you can just hold on really tight, everybody. Okay, and I will definitely get Jeff in here. Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know how that happened. But it was I guess that one was a duet. All right, so I do apologize. So let me see here. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. While we're pulling up something different for Jeff, all right, I am going to, actually, let's do this. How about I do this? Judy, if you could kindly and quickly go to the immersion, all right, or I can share with everybody the sound, or you know what, guys? This is what happens when you're doing live. Actually, never mind that, Judy. I'm going to feature another song, okay? And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to pull up Jeff, and then we're going to feature him. And let me see if we can do this while we are live, ladies and gentlemen. That's how Denny Cool rolls, all right? And here we go. All right, I got it. Okay, so I'm pulling up this one by Jeff, only because I didn't get to do it for him for the cool picks. I thought that was, but nonetheless, this is Jeff, okay? And this song here that I quickly picked for you, Jeff, it's Holding Back the Years, all right? So let's put it here in the chat. Yeah, this is the unfortunate part about live, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it doesn't always pan out if you have a mistake, but we do the best we can, all right? Okay, Jeff, here you are. I promised that Jude will make it up to you. My mistake, her fault. Let me see if you guys can all hear this. Holding Back the Tears from Simply Red. Here we go. I'm going to mute myself, ladies and gentlemen.
Holding back the years, thinking of the fear I've had so long. When somebody hears, listen to the fear that's gone. Strangled by the wishes of pages, hoping for the arms of mater. Get to me that sooner or later. Holding back the years, chance for me to escape from all I've known. Holding back the tears, 'cause nothing here is ground. I've wasted all my tears, wasted all those years, and nothing had the chance to be gone. Nothing ever could, yeah. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. So tight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Jeff holding back in tears. And as you can see, okay, it unfortunately didn't go the way I wanted it to. But Jeff, still it worked out because I actually like that song just as good as the other one. But the other one, You Don't Bring Me Flowers, I really thought captivated your tones, your vocals, and it highlighted them a lot because I listened to several of your songs. I think you had two of the same recordings in there. I don't know why I did that, Jeff, but we apologize. All the members apologize for that, Jeff. But welcome. Glad to have you as a member. Lousy first impression, though, huh? All right, look, these guys don't have their act together. Jeff, it ain't me. Okay, I just host the show and sit here and look beautiful and sound great, and you know, I got to deal with what I got to deal with from everybody. But nice job, my friend. Nice job. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Let's. I know, Judy, and I messed you up too. That's the worst part. Let me see. Oh, what's going on? I try to check the chats as often as I can, but it's so hard. I see something happening. All right, this gentleman, I liked this song. I really thought it. He's got a raspy voice, but I thought this highlighted a lot of his other vocal ability with the way he sang this song, hitting some high notes in there. accentuating on his vibrato. So I really thought that brought it out. And so this particular one I chose for Dallas. And this one here is by the Bee Gees. And I thought it was something different. I haven't heard this from Dallas that I'm aware of, but I liked it. I thought he sounded really good on this. So here is the cool picks for Dallas, Jive Talking by the Bee Gees, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time to dust off them platform shoes and bust out them funky suits.
It's just your jive talking, you're telling me lies. Jive talking, you wear a disguise. Jive talking, so misunderstood. Yeah. Jive talking, you're really no good. Oh my child, you'll never know just what you mean to me. Oh my child, you got so much, you're gonna take away my energy. With all your jive talking, you're telling me lies. Good loving still gets in my eyes. Nobody believes what you say. It's just your jive talking that gets in the way. Oh my love, you're so good. You treated me so damn cruel. There you go with your fancy lies, leaving me looking like a dumbstruck fool. With all your jive talking, you're telling me lies. Jive talking, you wear a disguise. Jive talking, so misunderstood. Yeah. Jive talking, you're really no good. Love talking is all very fine. Jive talking just isn't a crime. And if there's somebody you love till you die, then all your jive talking just gets in your eye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the cool pick for Dallas, Jive Talking by the Bee Gees. Again, I loved how he performed that song. I really thought it highlighted his vocals very nicely. For me, it wasn't like the typical style of Dallas that I'm used to hearing, and that's what I liked about it. It was something different that I haven't heard him do. So that particular song stood out for me. And I thought he did it very, very nicely. So well done on that recording. Again, it was tough. It was really, really tough. There's a lot of good ones to choose from. But I obviously didn't have a lot of time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You excited, Lois? And here you were all nervous and panicky. Well, you still might be. But Lois, I liked this song she did, and I'll explain why after. But she's doing this one. Now, you guys may have heard it, Fields of Gold. Well, this is the acoustic piano version right here. And I'll explain why I chose this one by Lois here. So let me find her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Lois from the Cool Picks. Here she is.
You'll remember me west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Cool Picks for Lois, Fields of Gold. And I don't think I really have to explain why I chose that song. For me, Lois, that really brought out your vocals, because there wasn't... You didn't have a lot of the instrumental in there just overtaking your vocals, right? So you were able to hear the smoothness and the clarity of how you sang that song. And I liked that a lot. It again, going through different songs from everybody, but I liked that one because your vocals stuck out. They were well pronounced, very clear. And there was just a lot of emotion in that. I could even hear the breathing going on. Again, when you remove all of the noise, which is the instruments, you can hear how defined somebody's vocals are. And I thought your range was really, really nice, very soft and tender. So I thought you did a nice job on that song. So nicely done on that, Lois. And see, here you were scared. Don't be scarred, Lois. Never be scarred. Okay, we're all scarred of something. It was one of your favorites. Yeah, and we will, off and on, poop in and out of Zoom. All right, matter of fact, let's just do that now. Let's get this done and over with. We're going to poop into Zoom. For those of you that are new, the term pooping in is a term often used by popping in. But instead, we changed it here on DCG, and we put it to the word poop because poop is such a pleasant word to use. It's a fun word to use, and that's what we're all about here on DCG, is fun. All right, so let's start off the introductions. Maybe to your right or left, we have Judy, a.k.a. Eagles Flight. And, of course, you see look at that gorgeous character in the middle. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. And to the right, I'm assuming, it says John, but he is filling in for the shoes of a reporter, I think. I think that's who he's being. This is Argent. And to Judy's left right here, this is Leo, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he has a mushroom hat on. All right, so Leo's got the shrooms going on. To his right is the young lady you just heard singing. That is Lois right there with all the flowery stuff behind her. And there is my beautiful co-host on DCG Radio every Sunday from 5 to 8. This is Kit Kat, ladies and Gentiles, men's, and she's somewhere out in space.
She is
very space.
She's a space cadet tonight. And below her to my left or your right is Connie, a.k.a. Aunt Connie. There she is, ladies. It looks like she's in Brooklyn, I think. Is that the Brooklyn Bridge behind you?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. She just moved ahead. I seen it. Okay, so San Francisco, same difference. It's a bridge. And to Aunt Connie's right is Joe. He is also in space, ladies and gentlemen. So we get two space cadets. Wow, what a show we have going on here tonight. And don't forget to join the Zoom. It is free. Judy sends it out mass email to all of the beautiful members that we have, and you can join. It doesn't cost anything. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. That's the greatness about who we are. No obligation. Okay, so these are the Zoomies. Sometimes more show up, ladies and gentlemen, but other than that, that's it for right now. Okay, let's move onward and upward. Now, this next artist here, let me see. Okay, so he, right here, I was actually just in there, and this is this gentleman right here. Now, you just seen him in Zoom, okay, and he goes by BLT. Now, I always say this all the time. When I first seen his nick, or whatever you want to call him, the Sink Snap, I thought he was referring to bacon, lettuce, and tomato. But he corrected me. I say this every time I introduce him. But he goes by Joe, believe it or not, for some odd reason. I don't know why he chose that name. But anyways, he's a great guy, great performer, and I chose for him Waiting for a Girl Like You. I loved how he did this song, and this by far is one of my favorites that I've heard Joe do. Again, these are my listening ears, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my picks. So here is Joe, okay, Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner.
Sometimes I don't know what I will find. I only know it's a matter of time. When you love someone, when you love someone, it feels so right, so warm and true. I need to know if you felt it too. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't you tell me if I'm coming on too strong? This heart of mine has been hurt before. This time I wanna be sure. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you, and a love that will survive. I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. It's more than a touch or a word we say. Only in dreams could it be this way. When you love someone, yeah, really love someone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Joe. And I loved that performance, Joe. You may not agree, and that's okay. You don't have to. As you said, I'm the boss. So, listen, I'll tell you why I love that. Number one, that song is just by itself an amazing song, okay? Number two, had I let the members pick something like this, you guys wouldn't have picked what I like to hear. And the reason for that is because my ears hear something different, right? We all have the tendency, Joe, if we don't think we sound good, then 9 out of 10, it may be up for public viewing or whatever, but we don't send it in as a feature because it may be to us not the best we think we've done. But to another set of ears, they may hear something different than what you're hearing. And in that, I heard a lot of expression, and I love the changes that you did in your changes with your keys and your notes. I thought it was very expressive, very, very clear, and I just thought you did an amazing job with that song. Again, sometimes we listen to ourselves, and believe me, Joe, I'm the first. We judge how we hear things from ourselves. And sometimes it takes another set of ears to hear it differently. And I loved how you did that. I thought it was a great song that you did and a great performance, man. So absolutely, hands down, probably in my opinion, one of the best songs I've heard you do. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Nice job, Joe. Very nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Got to trust the process, ladies and gentlemen. Trust the process. Okay, let's go over here. Let me see. And I know you're all saying, yeah, but Denny, it's not what I would have picked, or it's not something I like. You're right. It's not, and it may not be, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I can guarantee you that a lot of stuff that we all have in recordings is probably stuff that we probably wouldn't promote because we don't think it's good, right? Well, I think differently. This is Jenny G, and her cool pick is Future Husband. Now, I love how Jenny did this. And again, this is another song. I also love Meghan Trainor. But I think that this song here speaks for itself in the way she performed it. I can see if you guys can pick it up if you've heard her other recordings. Again, I have the privilege of going into everybody's pages and listening to several different recordings from you guys. Okay? And so out of the recordings I listened to, these were the ones that I liked the best. I could have spent days with some of you guys, probably months. But here is Jenny G, okay? Future Husband by Meghan Trainor.
Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you want to be my one and only all my life. Take me on a date, I deserve a day, and don't forget the flowers every anniversary. Cause if you treat me right, I'll be the perfect wife. Buying groceries, buying what you need. You got that 9 to 5, but baby's so divine. So don't be thinking I'll be home and baking apple pies. I never learned to cook, but I can write a note. So sing along with me, sing along with me. Hey! You gotta know how to treat me like a lady, even when I'm acting crazy. Tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know just apologize, and maybe then I'll let you try and rock my body right. Even if I was wrong, you know I'm never wrong. Why disagree? Why disagree? You gotta know how to treat me like a lady, even when I'm acting crazy. Tell me everything's alright. Oh, dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you want.
Yeah, future husband. I love. Well, I love Meghan Trainor, Jenny, but I love that song, and it was from you. It was just such a fun sound. You really put like the oomph into that song, right? And trust me, I've heard a lot of people sing that on YouTube, and they just don't have the enthusiasm behind the voice, right? It's kind of like monologue throughout the whole thing. And to capture that song in its true essence, right, you really need to feel it. And I think that with that song, probably not a lot of people are familiar with it, believe it or not, but with that song, you need to have that. And I thought, again, it highlighted a lot of your essence, performing that song. Very upbeat, very, very fun song to do. I just thought it was awesome. So again, nice job. And again, to all of the members, guys, I think a lot of times, and we all do it, but we don't really give ourselves enough credit to what we can do, right? We kind of shy back or humble ourselves to say, you know what, yeah, no, do more. Even if you don't think you sound that good, it's not about that. It's not about you being a better singer or whatever. It's about you enjoying, putting feeling and emotion. You're writing a story. Put that into the song. And I'm telling you right now, it will be amazing. All right? Jenny G, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. But again, man, it was tough. You guys have a lot of good stuff out there. However, on the other hand, I'm a hypocrite because I delete half of my stuff or put it on private. So do not hold that against me, please. All right. Up next, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman here, matter of fact, I had a nice conversation with him on the phone the other night. He goes by the name Richard. Again, another weird name. And he is performing the final countdown. Now, for all of those who are familiar with Richard, if you haven't heard him perform this song, it's going to be a little different for you. And again, this was the one that I truly loved and enjoyed. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Richard with the final countdown by Europe.
We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? The final countdown. The final countdown. Oh, we're still we stand tall. Just maybe they've seen us and welcome us all. We've so many light years to go and things to be found. I'm sure that we'll all miss the sun. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. The final countdown. Oh.
The final countdown, cool picks for Richard. That was something that I really don't think I've ever heard Richard perform. Because we're all, well, me, I'm accustomed to hearing Richard, and he does the fun songs every once in a while. Like he'll throw in Tiny Tiptoes on the Tulips and stuff like that, these fun songs. But what I liked about that is that was more of a vocal Richard, right? With kind of like the mid-tone. You could still hear the baritone in his voice, but that was more of an expressive vocal rather than like one of his fun songs that he typically does. And that's why I liked it, because it was more on the serious side with his voice, and it really brought him into a different range, and I really, really liked how he did that song. I thought it was unique, and I thought he did a fantastic job with that song. So, I mean, well done, man. That was awesome. That was a cool, cool tune that he did. Nice job. Nice job, Richard. Yeah, it's weird when you... and I know, again, a lot of you probably wouldn't have even featured these songs. You'd be like, nah, man, I'm not featuring that song. Trust me, guys, I do the same thing. Maybe one day I'll let you guys pick from my private stash. That's why everything's on private, so you guys can't go in there and just listen to everything. I'm only kidding. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, the cool pick for Miss Unique. She goes by Deborah. Flying Too Close to the Ground by Willie Nelson. Did I sound like Willie Nelson? No, I didn't. He doesn't really talk like that, though, does he? No, he doesn't. But he kind of sings like that. But I don't think Deb's singing like that. But I really favored this recording from her. It's just a well-written song. This is just a beautiful, beautiful song. And I think Deb did this gorgeously. So here she is, Angels Flying Too Close to the Ground.
If you had not have fallen, then I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. And I patched up your broken wing and hung around for a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. I knew someday that you would fly away, for love's the greatest healer to be found. So leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground.
Angels Flying Too Close to the Ground by Miss Deborah. Deb, I loved that recording. I just heard smooth transition and tenderness in that song. It was effortless. I mean, all the other songs, you always have just a very nice, sweet tone. In that particular one, Deb, it just, again, it was so smooth, so effortless that it was just like, I don't know how to explain it other than that, but it was very, very tender. And I thought it was just a sweet, daring song that you did. Beautifully done, hon. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. That is one of my favorites of yours that you did. So, nice job on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on here. All right, this is Mr. Dennis Shepard, a.k.a. Cuddles. What did I choose for Den? Well, this is called She's a Heartbreaker, okay? And this is by Gene Pitney, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know how many of you have heard Den perform this song. I haven't, but I like it. So here is Dennis with She's a Heartbreaker. Here he is.
I got another heartbreaker on my hands. Girl, I can't stand up to you and be a normal man. My heart can't take it. I'm falling in love with you. You try me into doing things I wouldn't ordinarily do. You're dynamite, you got me uptight. The way you sock it to me, girl, you're out of sight. Heartbreaker, 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 heartbreaker. She's a heartbreaker, and all my buddies know. She makes me feel like a king behind closed doors. When we're out on a date and none of it shows, she makes me feel like the lowest man on a totem pole. She's dynamite, got me uptight. The way you sock it to me, girl, you're out of sight. Heartbreaker, 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 heartbreaker. Sock it to me, girl. the devil on wheels. Whatever you got, you sure made me feel real. I keep on hanging out, hanging in as long as I can. I can't help myself, here I go again. You're dynamite, you got me uptight.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, she's a heartbreaker by none other than Dennis, aka Cuddles. We gotta think of another nickname, something that rhymes with that matches that description of that song. Dennis, I loved that song. Not only the way you sang that with that upbeat blues funk behind it, right? Your attitude in that song was awesome. I loved, too, all of the dancing around and everything that you did. It shows that you really got into that particular song. And it was nice. It was an overall awesome performance that you did. So, I mean, it was, I think, a little bit of an older recording that Dennis did. But overall, I mean, that was just a, toe-tapping good time song right there. And again, his attitude in that song, it was just awesome. I loved it. Then, nice job, my friend. Very nice job. Yeah, Blues Shaker. Cool Hand Cuddles. I like that. Cool Hand Cuddles. All right, Cool Hand Cuddles. Yeah, good job, Den. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the stickies. We appreciate that. Super stickers. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cool Picks. This young lady, she calls herself Connie for some weird reason. But anyway, she goes by Nordic Lady on Sing Snap, also known as Aunt Connie. The song I picked that I really loved her singing is Bridge Over Troubled Waters. I just absolutely fell in love when I heard her perform this song. And again, with Sing Snap, it's kind of tough too, right? When I'm listening to the music, because there's so many different versions, and some of you have multiples of the same song on your pages, for different reasons. And if you're not paying attention to it, like the duet with Jeff, I think he had 2 of them up there. If not, but still, it's a little bit tough to pay attention to. And again, I was truly enjoying going through all the pages of all of your recordings. And some of the stuff you guys did is absolutely amazing. You should really put it out there. It's absolutely amazing. But here is Aunt Connie, ladies and gentlemen, Bridge Over Troubled Waters.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street. When evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. Ooh, I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water.
All right. Aunt Connie, I got to tell you something. I try reading the comments, especially from the members of the songs that I chose. And again, I understand a lot of you may not particularly, or it wouldn't be your choice, right? But that's why I chose them. I got to say, not only is that a beautiful song in the way you sang it, but the clarity of your vocals, and because that kind of is a strenuous song, so to speak, the control you had in that song, given, again, the clarity, the vibrato, it was almost like, I want to use the term angelic, like it just had a nice, clear sound. And again, it's a powerhouse song. And to do it the way you did that, to completely turn it around, I thought was absolutely amazing. Your control in that song was just, I mean, top notch. I thought you nailed that song, and beautifully done. Absolutely gorgeous. I loved your voice in that song. Not that I don't love your voice to begin with, but that particular one, absolutely loved it. Nice job. Yeah, this is why I don't let you guys pick your stuff when I do this, because you guys would be sending me stuff that you think is great when I'm hearing other things that I think is also great, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know, hey, Denny, that's not my first choice when I pick. I get that. But that's why it's a challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You got to trust the process. And I'm the process. All right, up next. Now, this particular member, he did this song, and of course, he is notorious for his fun songs, his fun way of doing things, whether that be through the use of his filters, dressing up. But he gets into what he's doing, and he has a lot of fun with it, and he puts everything out there. He's true enjoyment, and so don't mind his appearance, okay? That's not what I was after. What I was after was his vocals, the way he did this song. I thought it was just absolutely knock out of the park, home run for him. I truly enjoyed this song. All right, so here is Freddie. Now, this song right here, hey, why didn't it paste? It should have, did it? Oh, it's, it didn't copy that. Hold on, guys. My mistake, Jude, your fault. Yeah, Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Now, I'm telling you, I love this from Freddie, and here he is.
I want to eat your Achilles tendon. Yeah. Thunder. 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 Thunder.
and I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. I looked around and I knew there was no turning back. My mind raced and I thought, what could I do? And I knew there was no help from you. Sound of drums beating in my heart, the thunder from guns, yeah, tore me apart. You've been thunderstruck. Rode down the highway, broke the limit, we hit the town. Went through to Texas, yeah, Texas, and we had some fun. Oh, we met some girls, some dancers who gave us a good time. We broke all the rules, played all the fools, yeah, they blew our mind and was shaking at these. Could I come again, please?
Yeah, that was Thunderstruck by Freddie, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, I guess that there was some October thing going on with Sing Snap. I was trying to read the comments. But what makes Freddie's stuff more interesting is, yes, his creativity, his willingness to do all of the extras aside, from the singing. I mean, that's just a given with Freddie. But I also liked that song in particular from Freddie because, number one, it's a brave song, right? It's not something that's that easy for many performers to pull off. In the way Freddie did it, I thought was just amazing because he didn't, in my ears, he didn't try to overexert the sound of Ace Frehley. He was keeping true to himself, and on top of that, he was making it fun. And I really thought he made it more exciting by doing that. A lot of people sometimes, they'll overexert it, or they'll try too hard to make something that's not really who they are, instead of just being true to themselves. Freddie did that, though. He stuck true to him, how he sang, his performance, his range, and he pulled it off nicely. And again, that is not an easy song to do, and I thought Freddie handled that really nice. And again, yes, Freddie's creativity, it just puts it over the top. So Freddie, nicely done on that song. Yeah, I know. In the Super Stickies, I'm waiting to see little poops and pies being thrown at me. Like, what are you doing? But hey, again, it was a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate that. You guys letting me do that. I had a lot of fun. It was absolutely amazing. All right, this next artist member, she goes by Sweet Sue Just For You and calls herself Irene. And she is performing I Can See Clearly Now by Johnny Nash. Okay, well, I don't know. If you're using the eyeballs Freddie had, Irene, I don't think you'll be able to see too clear. All right? So we got to find Irene in here. I know she's in here somewhere over the rainbow. Here she is. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here is the cool pick for Irene. I Can See Clearly Now. And here she is.
Open doors for me and you might get some kisses. Don't have a dirty mind. Just be a classic.
That is not Irene. Okay, we'll get back to Irene. Okay, that's what happens when you rush around, you're doing stuff live. Looked kind of like Jenny again. Maybe I got them messed up. I'll find it, Irene. You fear me not. This one, just bear with me 1 second, guys. I got to see what happened to this here. Go back to it again. Maybe I double-clicked something.
Open doors for me.
Nope. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get back to Irene, but instead, we're going to do the same thing we did with Jeff, okay? And I am going to open up her page where I got this song from, all right? We'll do the same exact thing here so that I at least want everybody to be able to hear the song. That's most important to me. All right, so let's go to this. This is Irene. Okay, we'll try to squeeze her in here best we can. Okay, it's a good thing yours truly can do all this stuff on the fly. But I chose this particular song, and you guys will hear why. Okay, so here is Irene from the Cool Picks. I Can See Clearly Now. Here she is. Are you guys hearing anything? No, you're not. Okay, hold on. Guys, retake. Strike 3.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, what a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that was Irene, okay? And she was doing Bright Sunshiny Day. And again, if you listen to her, what I liked really, really best about that particular song, especially the ending, like towards the ending, that the notes that she was hitting, especially towards the latter part, I mean, that is some breathing going on right there. Like, that's a lot of diaphragm, because you can't use that straight from your lungs. That's the diaphragm at work. And I just loved the notes that she had, especially the holds that she did on those notes and that range. She just held it. And then she switched up and then went back down again without even losing a beat. just absolutely well done, Irene, on that song right there. I mean, again, excellent breathing on that. That was just amazing. That was a tough note to hold. That really, really was. Well done. And guys, I apologize for these little hiccups along the way. Again, literally rushing when I got home. I didn't want to cancel the show, so I did everything I could to make it happen. But yeah, that was absolutely awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this, okay? We are going to just take a poop right on over here into Zoom just to make sure everybody's alive and all that stuff and see how they're doing, and that Cat and Joe didn't float away into space somewhere. And we got Mr. TV anchor over here, John Pence, right, and at the Brooklyn Bridge, San Francisco, sorry. It's the what?
Golden Gate Bridge.
It's the same thing. It's a bridge. I mean, a bridge is a bridge.
Renown.
Yeah, well, I mean, Brooklyn, San Francisco, what's the difference,
to
right?
To the left or to the right is Alcatraz, but I'm not sure which direction that's facing.
Oh, is it really? Is that where it is?
Yeah, Alcatraz is in the middle of that river. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey. You think they'd let us do a show from Alcatraz?
Oh, my God. It's so cool to go there. You have no idea.
Right, like you think
you might not get out.
No, we wouldn't get out, huh?
You hear the clanging of the doors shutting and everything. It's really cool.
That's where the prison is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. What if we all joined together and we went there and just did a live show from Alcatraz? I think that'd be neat. I've watched documentaries on that.
It's really
yeah.
Cool. We would just leave you there anyhow. So.
I know you guys would. I know. I trust
would.
me. I feel the love. I do.
Lock you up and
go. we spoke to somebody who was brought up there as a little child, and she wrote a book about it, and she said it was the best place to grow up as a kid. Because you'd leave the island to go to school on the mainland, and you'd come back, and you had all this place to play around and everything. nobody to bother you.
Well,
prisoners right up there.
We have to put it on our bucket list, guys. But again, these so far tonight, these are the Zoomies over here, just all kicking back, relaxing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to poop back out and go right back into the beautiful music that we have here. Okay, so this next artist right here, okay, I chose this particular one here. And let me see here. He is performing this song, and it is called, it's a beautiful song. This happens to be one of my favorite songs. And the way he sang this is beautiful, and you guys will have a chance at listening to this right now. So this is a cool picks for John, a.k.a. Argent, okay, Blue Bayou by Mr. Roy Orbison. And again, you'll hear it for yourself, but I loved his vocal performance on this, and you'll hear why. So here is John, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Bayou.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where they sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou. All the fishing boats with the sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna be
with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel happy again on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, gonna stay on Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Oh, that girl of mine by the side of the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Argent Blue Bayou by Roy Orbison. I thought that song that he did in particular, it was a different style from John. Now, I know his tone, how he sings quite well. And yeah, John can sing quite a bit. He has a wide range, sings a lot of different songs by a lot of different artists. But that particular song stood out to me. I thought it was unique as to how he sang it, how his voice was. It was something different that I'm not used to hearing from John. But it was well done, very beautiful, and very soft too. So he did just an amazing job with that. But again, it was uniqueness about his voice and about the style and the emphasis that he had in that song. And I thought it was well done. So John, nicely done, my friend. Nice. Yeah, it was an absolute nice deliverance on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have up next Jan singing for life. Okay, and let me see. This is my special pick for Jan. Okay, now this one here again. I had the privilege of going through everybody's recordings and listening to different ones, and I'll tell you, if you go back a couple of years. Maybe have somebody else do it if you'd like, but have somebody else listen to, say, one of your recordings and record the same song, but go back maybe 2-3 years ago and then record the same song now from a song you did a while back. You're going to hear differences in your tones, your changes, and your style, okay? And don't be afraid to challenge yourself in that aspect either. All right, so Too Late Now by Diane Schmer. Schmer. All right, Jan, where you at? Right now, I'm hoping those are the only two hiccups that we had, but if not, we'll just do the same thing. It's all about hearing as opposed to seeing this evening. All right, so Jan, here you is. Too Late Now.
Too late now to forget your smile, the way we cling when we've danced a while. Too late now to forget and go on to someone too late now to forget your voice, the way one word makes my heart rejoice. Too late now to imagine myself with someone. together. I relive when we're apart. All the carefree fun together lives on in my heart. How could I ever close the door and be the same as I was before? Darling, no, no, I can't anymore. It's too late now.
Jan, all I gotta say is absolutely beautiful. It was like a romantic. I don't know how else to describe it, right? But the sound of your voice in that song. Now you have an established voice to begin with, but I could clearly hear the vibrato in that song. Very fluent, very smooth, very nice. I love the vocal exchange on that. And it was very elegant. It was just smooth, and again, just romantic. Nicely done on that song right there. That was, yeah, you know, Jude, I could hear a little bit of Doris Day in that, I think, yeah. And again, a lot of the members, depending on what songs you guys perform, different things stick out, right? Because not every song, you're never going to sound the exact on every song. It's like a fingerprint. You can't. It's impossible because of the chord structures. So when you hear something different, certain things stick out, whether that's vibrato, the key changes, notes, whatever it is. Certain songs allow your styles, your vocals, whatever, to stand out. And that particular one, that was one of them. She did a really nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, this gentleman right here, he goes by Johnny Boston. I don't know why this thing is doing this. I'll tell you what. At some point, we're going to get new programs here, right? But let me paste it again. This gentleman, he goes by JJ Future, Johnny Boston, but he also calls himself Johnny. And he's performing Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter. And I love how Boston did this song. And if you haven't heard him do this song, you're going to understand why, okay? But I love the song by him. So here he is. Mrs. Brown, You've Got an Ugly Daughter.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Girls as sharp as her are something rare. But it's sad, she doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to pine. She wants to return those things I bought her. Tell her she can keep them just the same. Things have changed, she doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to pine. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you'll pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Don't let on, don't say she broke my heart. I'd go down on my knees, but it's no good to pine. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you'll pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Don't let on, don't say she broke my heart. I'd go down on my knees, but it's no good to pine. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter.
All right, Mrs. Brown, you've got an ugly daughter. I can't even duplicate that. Boston, that was amazing. If I close my eyes, I wouldn't recognize that was you, honestly. I'd have to say that was probably, man, one of, like, your best recordings. Because it was so authentic, to be perfectly honest with you, right? And that fit you so well that it was uncanny. And again, if I closed my eyes, I wouldn't know that was you. Something that I am not used to hearing you sing, like that style. I mean, the accent, everything about it was just spot on. Flawless, man. Again, I think that was one of your better recordings I've ever heard you do. Just very smooth, transitional. Nice job, man. Nice job. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, this is the one. This is the song I'm picking for him because it was absolutely awesome. Good job, buddy. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, she goes by Eagle's Flight, as in if an eagle can fly or something. She lives in Canada. Okay, they don't have eagles in Canada. They have pigeons and maple syrup. All right, so I don't know why she picked that name. Maybe she wants to take a flight somewhere. Poor Jim. Anyways, she also goes by Judy, ladies and gentlemen. And she is performing What's Come Over You by Paul Brand. All right there, Miss Eagles, Judy. I want to be a bird and fly away. Okay, here she is with her maple syrup, ladies and gentlemen. What's Come Over You?
Something's missing, something's wrong, something's not right where it belongs. Why am I doubting what I thought I knew? What's come over you? Where's the laughter? Where's that touch that made me feel we were...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Something's off with that recording. I don't know what happened, but what we're going to do is just do the audio on that because for some reason... this has happened 3 times now with songs I've recorded. They come out fine. They upload fine, everything else. But for whatever reason, it's not coming through live the way it was recorded. And everything's up maxed. So let's try this again audibly. Okay, let's see if we can, pick this up, because, yeah, that's just not coming out the way I want it to. All right, so hang on, everybody. Just keep your trousers on, and we'll get this going. Okay, I promise you. Here we go. Try this out for size. See if this works.
Something's missing, something's wrong, something's not right where it belongs. Why am I doubting what I thought I knew? What's come over you? Where's the laughter? Where's that touch that made me feel we were in love? I pray it's just a phase you're going through. What's come over you? I can roll with the tide coming from the rain, and turn my back to the wind, stand my share of pain. But if you don't love me, there's nothing I can do. What's come over you? All these memories of all those times make it so hard to say goodbye to all those dreams we shared that won't come true. What's come over you? Oh, I can roll with the tide coming from the rain, and turn my back to the wind, stand my share of pain. But if you don't love me, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, Judy, that, my friend. I actually liked the non-video stuff better. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the visuals when you guys are actually on screen, but when it's just backdrops, no. I like to hear the audio. That, I think, was one of the most heart-touching, beautiful songs I've heard you do. I mean, that was absolutely gorgeous. Just beautifully sung. Again, well controlled, Judy. It was beautiful. I mean, it was very emotional. Just wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice job. I mean, I loved that song. And again, you guys will be able to check out all of their songs and stuff in the entirety simply by going to the descriptions after the show. Well done, Judy. Well done. Yes, I know I'm on camera. I just didn't want to mess everything up, try to get it all into focus, but I'd rather listen to the audio. It's a lot easier. And tonight's a little unorthodox. I'm kind of not doing it by the way we typically do it. I get it. But I wanted to have a chance and an opportunity, really, for me to go in and to really listen to you guys. And I wanted the chance to kind of highlight you guys and then explain what I liked about your songs, what I enjoyed listening to, and the way I did it, how I did it, and what I find nice. It's sometimes we lose the actual principle of what we're doing. And I like to sometimes get back to the grassroots and just be as plain and uncut as possible. And I thought that tonight would be a way to do that. So, all right, up next, ladies and gentlemen. This next gentleman, he goes by Frenzy, but calls himself Ray. He will be performing the song that I picked, Bad, Bad, Denny Cool. All right. I'm kidding. It's Leroy Brown. It's not Denny Cool. Although we have a couple parodies that will be going up to the YouTube page on the main channel that two of our members have performed, all right, along with a couple other songs that will all be done this weekend, with a lot of other stuff being uploaded for everybody, okay? So some really cool stuff. All right, where is he? Frenzy. Like, I always have to do that when I say his name, Frenzy. The good thing is that when stuff like that happens and you're trying to rush around and you're live, you know, you have me, okay? When I make the mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, it's just never my fault. But here is Ray.
Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more than trouble, just that he stands about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover, all the man just call him sir. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler. And he like his fancy clothes. And he like to wave those diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental. He got an El Dorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. They got a razor in his shoe. But he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy Brown, he learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. But he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fight, and when they pulled them from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the cool pick was Leroy Brown, Bad, Bad, Bad Man. I loved your attitude, not Ray. I don't know if Ray's here or not, but I loved his attitude. That was just an aggression song. It was like full of just, you know, kick butt type of song. You could hear it in his performance. He gave it like a lot of oomph on that song, and he gets into his music anyways, like all of you do, but in that particular one I liked it because he was just almost as if he forgot that perhaps he was recording, right? He kind of just lost his way with it and just felt the song and ran with it. And that's what I've noticed, and that's what I heard in that particular song. So I thought that was just a great performance by Ray. Nice job, buddy. Really nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Falcon S, another bird. I don't know, Penny, do you live in the States or are you in Canada as well? He's Canadian. Stick to your maple syrup, will you? Anyways, Penny, the cool pick for you, my dear friend. One thing leads to another. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here's a cool pick for Penny. I loved how she did this, so here she is.
The deception with time. Just what are you trying to say? You got a blank face which irritates. Communicate, pull out your party piece. You see dimensions in two. State your case with black or white. But when one little cross leads to shots, screech your teeth. You run for cover so discreet. Why don't they do what they say what you mean? And baby, one thing leads to another. You told me something wrong, I know I listened too long. But then one thing leads to another. The impression that you sell passes in and out like a scent. But the long face that you see comes from living close to your fears. If this is up, then I'm up, but you're running out of sight. You've seen your name on the walls, and when one little bump leads to shock, miss a beat, you run for cover and there's heat. Why don't they do what they say what they mean? One thing leads to another. You told me something wrong, I know I listened too long. But then one thing leads to another. Yeah, 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 yeah. One thing leads to another. Then it's easy to believe somebody's been lying to me. But when the wrong word goes in the right ear, I know you've been lying to me. It's getting rough off the cuff, I've got to say enough's enough. Bigger the harder he falls. But when the wrong antidote is like a bulge on the throat, you run for cover in the heat. Why don't they do what they say what they mean? One thing leads to another. You told me something wrong, I know I listened too long. But then one thing leads to another. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Penny, again, just like I just wanted to, start dancing. Because of the emotion and the attitude that you had in that song, I could hear like one thing leads to it. I can't duplicate it, but I loved it. Like it was just, I can feel the sincerity, the emotion and stuff when you guys sing. It's a curse I have, ladies and gentlemen, to be this good. But I'm glad I am because I loved that performance. Just a lot of grit in there. And it just sounded like you were just having a rip of a time, So well done. That was a good find for me, I think. Agree, disagree, that's fine. I don't care. I loved it. Nice job. I know. You guys don't like it. It's not what I chose. Whatever, who cares? You know what? It's what I chose. That's what's important, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? All right. That's right. I'm the boss. Thank you. About time the acknowledgement starts coming through. I appreciate that. Judy, I think I have it. I thought of a nickname But then I'd have to cater it to everybody from Canada, so it kind of be like one-sided. But I'll tell you what that nickname is for this member after. But it's a fun, cute nickname. Anyways, this is Leo, ladies and gentlemen, my cool pick, okay? He is performing She's Out of My Life. Now, this is this version is by Josh Groban, okay? And again, for me, this is one of my favorites that Leo performed. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
She's out of my life. She's out of my life. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die. And it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. To think for 2 years she was here, and I took her for granted. I was so cavalier. Now the way that it stands, she's out of my hands. So I've learned that love's not possession, and I've learned that love won't wait. Now I've learned that love needs expression, but I learned too late. She's out of my life.
I mean, I don't know. That's right up there with Leo's recordings. It truly is. Just, I mean, beautifully done. Vocals, clarity, smoothness. It's just well sung. I mean, it was just sang beautifully. You know, in your vibrato, Leo, was just so smooth. I mean, again, for me, that's right up there with like your top 5 recordings, in my opinion. I thought you did an amazing job on that, my friend. Just nicely done. Nicely done on that. See, again, it was so difficult, but when I heard the songs, I'm like, yep, that's it. That's the one. And I stuck to it. I didn't go, once I heard the song, right, I didn't go venture off and get, find, maybe there's another one. No, once I heard it, I heard it. And then for me, that was it. That's what I did. And I stuck to that particular song. That's how I chose them. Okay. Up next, ladies and gentilesmen, this artist, performer, member, she goes by Meggie. And she is performing Night and Day by Rod Stewart. Now, I loved this song. Aside from there was two other songs that Maggie performed that I thought were just amazing. But this one, again, for me, Maggie, if you're watching after, I know you're probably sleeping somewhere in a warm, comfy bed with a snuggly pillow or something like that. I don't know. But this one here, I think is right up there. And again, it's my opinion, but here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. When you're near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows whenever I go? In the roaring traffic smooth, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you night and day, night and day. Under the hide of me, there's such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this judgment won't be true until you let me spend my life making love to you, day and night, night and day. When you're near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day, night and day. Under the hide of me, there's such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this judgment won't be true until you let me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Night and Day. At first, when I seen the title of that, I thought it was that song, "Your Night and Day," boom, just like an old blues song. But no, that wasn't it. I loved this by Maggie because as great as a performer as she is with all her other stuff, I am used to hearing, the bubbly stuff and the fun stuff that she does, which is great as well. But this to me was different because it really showed a side of Maggie's performance and her vocals that stuck out to me. It was more laid back, relaxed, more controlled. Again, I've been using that word throughout the night, but it was more controlled, very calm. And there was a lot of, not only just emotion, but a lot of seriousness to that song when she was singing it. And that's what I liked about it. It was like she was disciplined in that song to the point where it was so structured, And again, not that her other songs aren't great, but I'm used to hearing the bubbly Maggie. And when I heard that, I'm like, wow, this is a side of Maggie's vocals I haven't heard yet. And so it really stuck out to me, and I thought she did an amazing job with that. So well done, my dear friend. Nice job on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see here. This gentleman goes by the name of Get Perkin, and he uses MAT as an acronym. I don't know why he does that. I don't know why a lot of you members do what you do, but you do. Don't forget, check out DCG Radio this Sunday from 5 to 8. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I switch personalities. It'll be Dr. Cool with my beautiful co-host Kit Kat. That's TTTT. 4 T's, so we don't get sued. But anyways, that is 5 to 8. It's all members radio. And if you are a member, drop it in the DCG radio request line. And you can also request for a non-member so long as you are a member. Okay? And we may or may not play them. All right? All right. Thanks, Denny. You guys are so welcome. Okay, where is Matt? Okay, here he is. Now, Matt's performing this song. Someday We'll Look Back. And I thought this song just had so much meaning to it. I truly enjoyed it. So, here he is.
Okay, this one's for you, Cal. Here you go, brother. Someday when our dream world finds us and these hard times are gone, we'll laugh and count our blessings in a mansion all our own. If we both pull together, tomorrow's sure to come. And someday we'll look back and say it was fun. We live on love and pennies and a daydream out of sight. And I'm amazed the way you smile when things don't turn out right. We climb each hill together, each step one by one. Someday we'll look back and say it was fun. Someday when our dream world finds us and these hard times are gone, we'll laugh and count our blessings in a mansion all our own. If we both pull together, tomorrow's sure to come. And someday we'll look back and say it was fun. Yes, someday we'll look back and say it was fun.
Yeah, now you might be asking, Denny, why did you say that song had a lot of emotion to it? Because it was kind of like an old school country song. And I say that it had a lot of emotion and meaning to it because I could hear it in Matt's voice. And I literally just caught, I think, Matt, you said this is for you, Cal, or something. I just caught that. I didn't hear that in the beginning when I was going through the songs. But I thought that not only was that kind of like not what I'm used to hearing from you. I know that you do perform country and other stuff like that, but I just thought that your voice had a lot of meaning in that particular song. The essence of how you sang it, I thought, was very meaningful. So just hearing what I just heard now, maybe that was for a friend, family, I don't know. But if that's the case, then that would make sense as to why I felt that was just a very meaningful song and the way you sung it. So nice deliverance. Well done, my brother. Good job on that, man. Very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Look at that. We are just boot skookieing right along here. You guys like that new word, boot skookieing? It's not boot scooting, it's boot skookieing. Boot skookieing, if you look it up, it's under the Denglish Dictionary, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Look that up on Google. All right? Google. Yeah. What has Google done for you lately? Nothing. Not a thing. This is Saba, though. I got off track. I was bashing Google. They should rename it from Google to call it Goober. It's more of a fitting search engine name, Goober. But then again, DuckDuckGo is really not the most. It doesn't slide off your tongue so easy, huh? Hey, what'd you search on? I searched on DuckDuckGo, Tic Tac, Nah, it's kind of a ridiculous name. But, I don't get emails and stuff like that bombarded with spam after I search. Anyways, this is Saba. My cool pick for her is The Man I Love. Aww, Saba, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And this is by Etta James. So I want you all to pay close attention because here she is.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, I'll understand, and in a little while he'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I'll meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still I'm sure I'll meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Who would you? And so all else above, I'm waiting for the man I love.
Waiting for the man I love. Somebody put it into the chat. Kind of took the words out of my mouth. I was looking for a good definition to describe the way she sang that song. Sultry actually is a very good word to use. The way she's saying that, it's like almost like you can put it, but in a good way, vocal-wise, seductive, right? It's one of those vocal performances that seduces you into the song, the sound, the way she's singing it, even from the breathing and the sighs and everything. Sultry's good. I like that. I was trying to think of something to say in regards to that, but just very smooth, and yeah, I would say seductive, but in a good way though. Musically, it just captivated your ears, made you want to listen to that song. Saba has a smooth voice to begin with, and I thought that right there was just super, super nice. Very good job on that. Again, so many to choose from. It was tough. It truly, truly, truly was tough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dan Pan, a.k.a. The Whisperer. And he goes by Dan, by the way. Now, the cool pick for him is... What did I choose for Dan? It was Climb Every Mountain. Now, it's a jazz hit. We looked it up on the DCG radio show last time. Kat and I did. So it's many artists, performers, bands performed a particular song. And so I guess when it's uploaded to SingSnap, it's kind of like not titled as one particular artist, band, or the like, right? It's like generic jazz, basically. But I liked how Dan did this particular song, and you guys are going to understand why. Now, you all know him as The Whisperer and everything else, but this song here really stood out to me. Again, when I heard this, I said, yeah, this is the one, this song right here. This is something new to me from Dan. So let me find Mr. Whisper himself, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Climb Every Mountain.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, for every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream, a dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, for every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream.
That song right there by Dan, that was probably one of the clearest songs in regards to actually hearing his voice, hearing the trueness of Dan's vocals. I thought And again, I heard it. I didn't search any more. That was the one that I wanted. The clarity of it, just the sensation of his emotion, what to me was amazing. And again, the clarity of it, to hear Dan's vocals, to hear his tones, the way he's actually singing it. Again, you don't have a lot of the noise in the background, which is instruments. And so you're able to listen to the artist's vocals rather than hear it blending with music. And sometimes, yeah, the music may impact it and make it more powerful. But in this particular song right here for Dan, I thought that the lack of did him justice, and I just thought he did an amazing job. That song right there, I love. I think again, that's that's right up there with one of my favorites from him. So Dan, nice job, my friend. You little whisperer man, you. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, one night we're gonna do a power ballad feature. Imagine that, power ballads. You guys would all choke me. We can do like Hurt, American Trilogy, If I Can Dream, Never Fall in Love Again. You guys are up for that, right? Of course you are, you bunch of troopers, you little kids, you cute little pumpkin pies. All right. This is Kit Kat, ladies and gentlemen, and my cool pick for her. I loved this song, and I was quite disappointed that I haven't heard this yet. This is Jack Daniels, Olivia Newton-John, Kit Kat. All right, so I loved how she did this song. I was like, wait a minute, where's she been hiding this? Maybe she did. I don't know. But I absolutely loved it, and here it is.
I know someday Jesus will save me. I know someday He will lead me to the light. My faith is the kind of faith, and Lord knows I'm not a saint. So Jack Daniels is gonna save my soul tonight. I know someday His loving arms will hold me, and all my worries just like angels will take flight. But I ain't at the pearly gates, and right now heaven's way. So Jack Daniels is gonna save my soul tonight. Save my soul, save my soul. Yeah, Jack Daniels is so wrong, but it's alright. Save my soul, save my soul. Yeah, Jack Daniels is gonna save my soul tonight. I know someday Jesus will forgive me. Holding out for Him ain't worth the fight. So I get down on my knees and ask the good bartender, please let Jack Daniels come and save my soul tonight. Save my soul, save my soul. Yeah, Jack Daniels is so wrong, but it's alright. Save my soul, save my soul. Yeah, Jack Daniels is gonna save my soul tonight.
Cat, I don't even hide in that song. mean, absolutely amazing. The hype, the energy, the notes. I mean, just that right there, aside from the Petals and Thorns that you just sang. By the way, thank you very much. That's a gorgeous song. I wonder who wrote that, but nice job of that. But this one here, for me, again, just gorgeous vocals. A lot of different things I'm hearing in this song by you there, Kit Kat, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the energy in that particular song. And again, like everybody else, the ones that I picked, to me, they stood out as to something unique, something great. You guys may not agree, and that's okay. I understand that completely, but I hear something different for each song that I picked. And I mean, so far, all of these songs have just been absolutely amazing for me. And again, I appreciate having the honor to do this. It's just so awesome. So well done there, Kit Kat. And yeah, my cute little pumpkin dumplings. I went to Dunkin' Donuts today. I go get my cold brew, and they're like, hey, well, I see these balloons, star-shaped, gold, blue, red. I'm like thinking to myself, okay, well, 4th of July is not till next month. What in the flying squirrels is going on here? It's Donut Day. They're giving away free donuts. They're like, hi, Denny, would you like a donut? I says, no, you can take it and throw it on the floor if you'd like, but, I'm all set. I said, question, though, you Dunkin' Donuts, you got these balloons from the dollar store because it's the same plaza. Why would they not splurge and get actual balloons that look like freaking donuts? I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy. Little marketing going on there. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But no, they had these colored balloons that look like Lucky Charms. I did get that out of my system, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's out of my system. All right, up now. The cool picks that I chose for Chad, also known as Solo. He is performing Too Soon to Know, and this is another Roy Orbison song. You like how I say that? Roy Orbison. It's unique, isn't it?
It's too soon to know. If I can forget her, my heart's been broken into many pieces. And it's too soon to know. Time passes slow. Will I ever know if I can forget her and not let it show? But it's too soon to know. News travels fast when a love affair ends. People keep asking, what happened to them? But it's too soon to know. If I can forget her, my heart's been broken into
many pieces, and it's too soon to know. My heart's been broken into many pieces, and it's too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chad. I mean, Aunt Connie, I agree with you. I was trying to see what the comments were. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that deliverance on that song right there, it's kind of like you just, I don't know, the way he sang that song, and yes, I agree, along with a lot of his other songs. But that particular one right there, it's just like, it just makes you want to sink in your couch and just like, I don't know, go to sleep with a cup of hot cocoa or something, or whatever, a cup of coffee, whatever it is, and just kind of chill or relax. It just soothes you, right? And that song, the way he did that, and again, that's one of those songs for Chad and like Dan and stuff that I could really hear the clarity in their vocals, and I loved it. I thought that stuck out to me. I thought the emphasis with that was really prominent, and so that for me, again, I heard it and I stuck to that song, and I'm glad I did, because beautifully done. And of course, we're wishing Chad and I believe it was, who was it, Pauline. I know there's some things going on. I tried catching up to the chats, but hopefully everybody's going to be okay. And of course, as always, our thoughts and prayers are definitely with all of you. Okay. I know it's tough, but Chad, nice job, my friend. Nicely done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along here. We're not moving left along, but we're moving right along, if that makes any sense. Speaking about coffee, man, I can go for a nice hot cup of coffee right now. Yeah, a cup of real bold Java. Okay, up next, this is Wander. She goes by Beating Heart and Wandering Eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is Blue Bayou, another Roy Orbison, okay? Linda Ronstadt. But I came across this song, and I'm like, yes, I get to use this one. I think, I don't know if this was featured before. I didn't see it on the page, but either way, it doesn't matter, because this is what stuck out to me. And I really, really love how she did this song. So let me find Wander. She's wandering around here somewhere on my program. Aha! Here she is. All right. Blue Bayou.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Where there's fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise, your sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
That's what I do when I'm listening to the songs. I kind of harmonize with you guys. Wonder, I mean, again, you know, I sound so repetitive. I don't care though. Just so, mesmerizing, I think, is one of the words that was used. I agree with that. And the other thing that I loved about that recording, obviously the way Roy Orbison did it, okay, was much different. Roy obviously had a set of pipes on him. A lot of it was falsetto in a sense, but you structured it to how your performance vocals are. You didn't try to raise the bar on it, you know. You kept it very simple, but at the same time powerful, if that makes any sense. And it was so easy to listen to it. Now, that's two songs by the same artist, right, where both did their own styles and kept it to themselves in the way that it wasn't done like the original or even close to it. And that's what I thought was just absolutely amazing. I mean, that was the clarity on it, the smoothness. Sometimes the older recordings, okay, and I know we all do it, we kind of forget about them. You know, 2-3 years ago, you're like, you forget you have them. Do yourself a favor. Go back. Listen to them. Re-listen again. When's the last time you listened to a song that you recorded in 2023 or 2022 or whatever? Go back and re-listen to it again, okay? And you may hear something different that you didn't hear before. And that's the beauty of having others listen to stuff, is because they hear things you don't, okay? Wanda, nice job on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last Cool Picks member for this evening. She's going to close it out. Look at that. We are fashionably before time is up. This is, of course, the beautiful Bev, my Bev. And let me see. She is performing. It is any... Oh, I'm sorry. It's all construed in there. Hold on there. Mommy, pull you right back up here again. I lost my screen, even though it's in the chit-chat. Night and Day. Okay. Now, this is another one. This song here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, ladies and gentlemen. So these are I believe, two different songs, okay? Now, they could be worded a little bit differently, different artists, whatever. But again, this is Ma Bev with Night and Day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, she's going to close it out for us. What a way to close the show. So here she is, her cool pick, Night and Day.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you night and day, night and day, under the hide of me. There's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day.
We hope you are enjoying today's program. DCG Entertainment is all.
Whoa, I don't know what just happened there, ladies and gentlemen. The whole screen just went glitchy, and I went to the DCG thing. But that's all right. There was only like 10 seconds for it faded out anyways on my Bev. But yeah, that was kind of weird. It just literally jumped right onto that tab, and I'm sitting back here listening to it. But yeah, that I mean, again, she is, as I always say, she's mature vocals, and it's not that somebody has more experience. It's just a term that I like to use when I say mature vocals, right? And Ma Bev always has that with her. But what I particularly liked about that song that she did right there is it usually when I hear her performing, especially jazzy, bluesy type songs like that, right, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very loud in regards to the song. That, to me, was more of a laid-back type of song, more subtle, more soft. And I thought that the way she delivered that vocally, it was just very unique on its face. And so I really loved how she did that song. And again, some of these that I picked were older recordings. But guys, I got to say, again, it was tough. It truly was, because there were so many great recordings that you guys did. And I truly wish that you guys would just go back to some of your older stuff, re-listen to it, and just, I don't know, maybe throw it on a show here or there or whatever. But you know what? We're going to poop on over into Zoom before we close out. We still have a few minutes, so let's do that. And the reason I say that is because I've got a lot of cool things coming up. We had an R&D meeting, a lot of good stuff to come out of that, which means that we have several members that are working in conjunction with helping us to figure things out, how to do them, all that fun stuff, new creative processes. So we have a lot of cool things that we're working on, and we're trying to expand that umbrella with DCG. And, I appreciate everybody's time, their creativity, their thoughts, everything. It's just absolutely amazing. And I'm excited to get this stuff going. And we have a member who's going to be doing, I won't tell you who it is. Some of you already know, but don't say anything. Hush. He's going to be doing a lot of our voiceovers for us for different things. So I can't wait to get that started as well. What's up, you little zoomies, my little pitter-patter pumpkin pie snooky wookies in the Zooms? Leo, you all right, man? John, you look like you took too much of the injections, man.
Is like
John's got Botox.
Botox.
It's tight, man.
It's like I want to kick him in the side of the leg and make sure he's all right.
Oh my god!
Every time he grins, I just get creeped out.
It's like
I'm sorry, John. I love you, but you know.
I like your avatar much better. I think. Yeah. Usually.
No, but it's cool though. But it's just weird because he's probably like knowing John. He's probably smiling and moving around, right? And so sometimes the animation.
Watching him all night.
Yeah, the animation is not catching up to him or something. It's cool though. I like it.
It's like.
John, say something. You still there?
It's like, are you alive?
John, speak.
Connie, tap him with the microphone, will you?
I'm trying to bump him with my elbow, but I don't know where he is on your.
He's right above Aunt Connie.
John, are you there?
I'm here.
You're here. I thought you died from me.
We love you, buddy. We love you.
Yeah, sure you do.
Oh my god.
Listen, if that was me, okay, you would be ripping it left and right. So come on, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that's what it's all about, having fun.
Annie, you did some amazing picks tonight, by the way.
Hey,
I have to give it to you, okay?
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys, I honestly,
they were great.
I was nervous because I wasn't sure if people are going to get upset, offended, but I'm like, well, they're public.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's better.
Right? And so I'm like, well, this is what I like. And again, with every song, I mean, I spent hours, guys, going through each one of your pages, okay?
I can imagine.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
And when I heard the songs that I heard, those are the ones I just stuck with. I didn't go any further. And I got to tell you, every one of them were great, but those particular ones, to me, they stood out, and there was something different and unique that I liked with each one of those songs. And I'm telling you, go back.
Didn't disappoint.
Well, you guys didn't disappoint either, and I'm so appreciative that you guys let me do that and stuff, and just trust the fact that I wouldn't put anything up there that would be embarrassing, disappointing. But then again, if you had it public, well, kind of shame on you for doing that.
That's right.
For allowing me to do it, right?
Yeah.
But I thought everybody was amazing, truly was amazing. And yeah, I mean, I had so much fun. I really did. I appreciate you guys letting me do that. See, Freddie says those are his time machine glasses. John is preparing for a jump. That's what he says. And guys, don't forget, this Sunday, 5 to 8, is DCG Radio with the other cool man, but that's Dr. Cool, of course, and my beautiful co-host, Kit Kat with TT. Where did Kit Kat go? She take off? Yeah, she probably went.
She went to let the dog
she's
out.
taking her dog out.
Oh, who let the dogs out?
Or she was caught in the grass or something like that.
Oh, she's mowing the grass?
Who let the dog out?
The heck is she mowing her grass for? What a way to end the show, huh? Talking about mowing grass. Oh.
Not mowing the grass.
No.
She's taking the dog.
Oh, she's taking the dog out and mowing the grass. Well, that would make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
The dog was caught in the grass.
What? Her dog got caught in the grass? How does a dog get caught in the grass?
She's a little tiny
Carefully.
dog. Carefully.
What does she have, a mouse with a leash on it? I mean,
she's got a dachshund.
Her dog doesn't have any legs.
she's dragging it then. I mean, it's like, there's no other way around that. A dog getting caught in the grass.
Taking it out for
Leo,
free.
it's the dog gets caught in the grass. Oh, this show gets better every week, I'm telling you what. For all those that are watching now, please subscribe, become a member, and this is what you can enjoy on Friday nights.
Send money for medication, please.
And if you're on medication...
Oh, there she is.
There you are, Nat.
But did Gretchen get caught in the tall grass or something? You're muted. You're muted.
Okay, so,
Muted.
ladies and gentlemen, before we end, Kit Kat is going to explain to us, because I know all of you out there watching are trying to figure out how a dog can get caught in the grass. So if Kit Kat can unmute herself,
Cat, unmute yourself.
she will explain briefly how her dog gets caught in the grass. All right, Kit Kat, you have about 30 seconds to explain how your dog gets caught in the grass. Please.
It's a dachshund with short legs.
Like.
And I haven't. It's a dachshund.
Okay.
She got short legs, and my grass hasn't been cut for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Is that a Dutch hound? A Dutch hound?
A wiener dog.
The dog with no legs.
A Nissan.
Yeah, it's a hot dog.
Do you know what those dogs were bred for?
Badger hunting.
No, they used to sniff out bombs in World War I.
Yep, absolutely. I was just going to say that, but Leo took my thunder. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote a new.
Yeah, turn your volume down on your YouTube there.
I wrote a new outro song. I actually have two of them, but this one and then there's another one. So I'm going to play this one here tonight. It's a little upbeaty, but I like it, and it's better than the other one that I wasn't aware of until I heard it again. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our amazing show for this evening. And again, don't forget, if you can, check us out every Sunday, this Sunday, 5 to 8, with DCG Radio, where it's all members radio live broadcasts. And again, if you are a member, you can drop a link into the DCG Radio request line. Do not chat because it will be deleted. And if you are a member, you can also request for a non-member to be featured. And again, we welcome our new members here on DCG. We appreciate you, and I appreciate
3 new ones. Yeah.
all of our members and their contributions and participation. So, ladies and gentlemen,
see you all next week.
That's right. This concludes our show. God bless everybody, and don't forget, Kit Kat, be kind to others. And Judy,
be kind to yourself.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Kit Kat.
Have an awesome night. God bless.
Thunder. I'm sorry.
Good night, dear members.
We hate to go.
We had a great time.
We had a great show. Please come back.